Watch yourself. Ryan's stirring. We best keep to our knitting. It's time to either run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the genetic key to Rapture. We get that from him and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, then you and I are ghosts. Now would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch? It's time to finish this.
I see Cohen's lost his touch, if you knew him when he used to believe in the work, in the struggle. And now, he rots in that Neverland, waiting for someone to come and tell him he still got it. I suppose that's why he let you live.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! Feel your cravings at the Circus of Value!
I traded all for love. Did it get me, huh? Hold it! I can't lie!
You can taste it, can't you? Andrew Ryan.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
Thus saith the Lord! Oh, you'll find nothing but dust!
Trying to get as close to Ryan's gate as possible without making a spectacle of myself. He's got it shielded 6 ways to Leicester. There's no way into that base.
All I got for my trouble was the hairy eyeball from Ryan's splicer mates. That's the reward you get for trying to outsmart the best electrical engineer of our generation.
A worm looks up and sees the face of God. But look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers, people who loved them. They got married, fucked their wives. What makes you think you're any different? I haven't chosen the spot for you on the wall yet. Let me know if you have a preference.
I never killed a man, let alone a mate. But this is what things come to.
I had to go jungle style with that filthy ape for 3 weeks, but he finally spilled the beans on how to get to Andrew Ryan. Generate a sympathetic overload in harmonic core number 3. That's simple. Now all I gotta do is figure out what the hell a sympathetic overload is, and for that matter, a harmonic core number 3. Piece of cake for an electrical engineer. Too bad I designed ladies' shoes. Gonna go see the grease monkeys left alive in Helix monitoring. See what I can shake out of their trees.
Like all parasites who ever tried to walk in stolen shoes. I'd explain the science that renders what you're trying to do impossible, but that would be like playing Mozart for a tree frog.
I never killed a man, let alone a mate, a mate, a mate, a mate, a mate. But this is what things come to. I don't know if killing Mr. Ryan will stop the...
What is the difference between a man and a parasite? A man builds, a parasite asks, where's my share? A man creates, a parasite says, what will the neighbors think? A man invents, a parasite says, watch out, or you might tread on the toes of God. What is the difference between a man and a parasite? A man builds, a parasite asks, where is my share? A man creates. A parasite says, what will the neighbors think? A man invents. A parasite says, watch out, or you might tread on the toes of God.
You think you can get away with this? What did it get me, huh? As good a spot as any, I suppose. What is that? Hey. Huh? Who said that? I'm just lonely.
Rapture is coming back to life. Even now, can't you hear the breath returning to her lungs? The shops reopening, the schools humming with the thoughts of young minds. My city will live. My city will thrive. And when that day comes, we'll use your tombstone for paving tiles.
Holy parasite! What a piece of this place! We are going to orders. You don't The kingdom come, thy will be done. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but saith the Lord God. That's right. Keep running, cowards. He's like shouting you down here in the market. Troublemaker.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
His light shineth even down here in the market. I send you away! Run!
Father,
why have you forsaken me?
Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, these wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricades. The dead rot in the streets. Johnny and Jamie Citizen are lined up round the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble. Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly...
Do you guys have any idea there's a war on? If you don't follow proper maintenance of those big daddies, they burn through those R-34s like them Eve's apple berries go through penicillin. I got Atlas's goons hitting us non-stop and 2 dead mechanics just this week. We need to control costs. If I wanted to deal with amateurs, I would have stayed on dry land.
We thought we could hide from the light down here. We were wrong. I'm sorry. We have turned away from your light. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. I wore it for you, Father. It's what you like.
Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, these wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricades. The dead rot in the streets. Johnny and Jamie Citizen are lined up round the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble.
Sir Warren, movement. Discman. Just not me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong.
I'm ready. Mr. B.
Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, these wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricades. They're dead rot in the streets, and Johnny and Janie Citizen are lined up round the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble.
Spliced up. Forgot. I believed in this place. I believed in Ryan. But when it got hard, Ryan didn't believe in rapture. Didn't believe in the Great Chain. He believed in power. And now this place is busto. And my girl is... gone. Worse than gone. One of those... things. So am I an assassin? Well, only one way to find out.
build a city at the bottom of the sea. Insanity. But where else could we be free from the clutching hand of the parasites? Where else could we build an economy that they would not try to control, a society that they would not try to destroy? It was not impossible to build rapture at the bottom of the sea. It was impossible to build it anywhere else.
Jesus loves me deep.
What is that?
Hey.
Who's that? I know what you're up to!
underwater. But still, she's everything. She's everything. She's everything. Curse it! Don't make it! Than it needs to be.
Seen such terrible things and done worse myself. Thank you for reminding me that the light of the world has not yet been snuffed out. I am sending a little one to help you on your way.
ready. I've got 1 charge of nitroglycerin in my office. That will serve as the catalyst. Now, I need 4 R34 lead shield wire stubs to pass the circuit. Then a half can of ionic gel. That's the pretty Betty of the mix. Should send the core into compensation mode, push power down the line and trigger the circuit breaker on Ryan's gate. Well, that's the theory. It'll either work like a charm, or blow up half of Rapture. Nothing ventured.
Hey, with this! Still got it!
Blood in the streets? Of course. Have some chosen to destroy themselves with careless splicing? Undeniable. But I will make no proclamations. I will dictate no laws. The great chain moves slowly, but with wisdom. It is our impatience that invites in the parasite of big government. And once you've invited it in, it will never stop feeding on the body of the city.
Thought we could hide from the light down here. We were wrong. Oh! I send you, pestilence! His light shining even down here in the murk.
She's one of Ryan's spies and sent to fill me out. I think she is. If I'm wrong, an innocent girl will end up on Ryan's bloody trophy wall. I'm right, well, I best be right. The device is almost finished. I can't get stopped now, I can't.
I observe all his commandments. I observe all his commandments. I observe all his commandments.
Imagine the will it took to create a place like this. What have you built? Nothing. You could only loot and break. You're not alive. You're just a termite at the side.
All ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Say. We thought we could hide from the light down here. We were wrong. Even miles in the water. I observed all his commandments. Cursed be you in the city!
Welcome to the circus of Yonaiza, where you get some money, buddy.
shadows. You shall know I am the Lord!
Mr. Bubble! Please! No! 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 Thank you. Thank you.
What's that? I'll do what you say. I shall lay my the power of Christ. All his commandments. Observe all his commandments. His light shines down here in the dark.
Thank you, mister. Thank you. Oh, I'm ready for dream time, Mr. Bubbles.
Father, why have you forsaken me? I traded you, O Lord, for mammon.
Before the final rat has eaten the last gram of you, rapture will have returned. I will lead a parade. Who was that, they'll say, as they point to the sad shape hanging on my wall. Who was that?
Jesus. loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little
Does it look like it's a real bomb? It better. You got to put it on the core, past geothermal control. And we'll see if these needle noses knew what the hell they were talking about.
coward! Your rivers turn to blood! Sorry? I observe all his commandments. I observe all his commandments. I observe all his commandments. His commandments.
I tracked the problem that was blocking the tubes here, and you'll never believe where I ended up. The damn farmer's market, clear on the other end of Rapture. I fixed it right up and installed some new gaskets. What a mess. Anyway, the code is 0512 if you ever need to get back in there to do maintenance.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. I observe all his commandments. I observe all his commandments. I'm sorry, I said...
Looks like the ocean's gone in to retake this corner of Rapture. This happened right after the start of the war. Read about it in the papers. Head on in. I'll see what I can dig up to help. I'm no engineer, but if I read these plans right, you can channel that magma flow using the redirect valve. It'll boil off that water right quick, and you'll be able to reach the core. But Ryan's sure to take notice. Might want to set up a perimeter just to be certain.
Will these creatures kill you? Even I don't know. As you drag me closer to the abyss, you pull yourself right along with them. I offer a quick death, but it will be preferable to what you will learn if you win.
heading on to the core.
So far away from your family, from your friends, from everything you ever loved. But for some reason, you like it here. You feel something you can't quite put your finger on. Think about it for a second, and maybe the word will come to you. Nostalgia. What did Atlas offer you? A piece of my plundered city? Mark my words, your only reward will be a knife in the back.
Welcome to the circus of value.
I observe all his commandments.
Listen to me!
In the end, all that matters to me, all that matters to you, it is the
We tricked you, monster.
Have some of this.
A man builds a city at the bottom of the sea. That's a marvel. Another man happens to be on a plane that crash lands on the same city in the middle of the ocean. Why, that sounds more like a miracle.
Welcome to the circus, oh Melody. Come back when you get some money, buddy.
Let me tell you something about keyboards and all the university types. They're so smart, except when they ain't. I put a couple of drinks in him last week, and before I could say boo, he's telling me he's got the code to his office keyed to the date of Australia Day. Now's every week I slip in real gentle and nick a buck or two from the till. The Aussie never notices, and I ain't about to tell him. Seems like there's all kind of crazy stuff back there. Maybe one day I'll get more ambitious.
Whoa, boo! I
Circuit breakers, over there, yeah. We can't Ryan take care of this crap himself. Because Mr. Ryan's got more important things to do than to enforce loyalty in the ranks. Say hello to Fontaine, you backstabbing son of a bitch.
I'll beg Mr. Ryan to hand Fontaine's heuristics over to Atlas's boys as a peace offering. But the stupid sod won't listen to reason. Instead, he's just splicing his mob up, giving them more and tougher plasmids. There's an arms race on here in Rapture, but it's not about who can build the best guns and the biggest bombs. It's about who can become less of a man and more of a monster.
I didn't recognize the twist that come into the shop today. Stacked like Sally and dressed to the nines. She's played her cards pretty close to the vest, but you ain't gotta be no college job to see that she's into some bad china. She was asking about magnetic locks and some such. I played it coy, but she took wise. After she showed me round her backyard, I gave her directions to Keyboard's tool shop. Rapture's gone to hell, but sometimes the great chain still cuts you a break.
I'm no engineer, but if I read these plans right, you can channel that magma flow using the redirect valve. It'll boil off that water right quick, and you'll be able to reach the core. But Ryan's sure to take notice. Might want to set up a perimeter just to be certain.
Will these creatures kill you? Even I don't know. As you drag me closer to the abyss, you pull yourself right along with me. I offer you a quick death, perhaps. Watch me between waves.
Stop dragging this out of me, you bastard!
Person shall be the fruit of thy basket.
Are they all dead? Hope so. Best be heading on to the core.
So far away from your family, from your friends, from everything you ever loved. But for some reason, you like it here. You feel something you can't quite put your finger on. Think about it for a second, and maybe the word will come to you. Nostalgia. What did Atlas offer you? A piece of my plundered city? Mark my words, your only reward will be a knife in the back. Defeat me! My strength is not in skill and fire, but in my intellect and will. You hear me?